Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say, you were not meant to ignore. There's a reason you've been feeling different lately. Not just tired, but drained in a way that rest doesn't fix. Like you've been holding everything together for too long. Like you're the one everyone depends on, but you don't have that same support in return. And you've gotten used to it. You tell people you're fine. You smile when you're exhausted. You show up even when you feel empty. Not because you enjoy carrying all of this, but because when you tried to open up before, you weren't fully understood. So you adjusted. You became quieter about your struggles, stronger on the outside, more independent, more self-contained, and over time, you stopped expecting people to really see you. But here's what you need to understand right now. Nothing you've been carrying has gone unnoticed. Every moment, every silent struggle, every time you held yourself together when you felt like falling apart, it all matters. And that's why this next part is important, because something is about to shift in your life. You are entering a new season, a season where you won't have to carry everything alone anymore. And no, this isn't just motivation. This is alignment. There is someone being positioned into your life right now, not randomly, not accidentally. And this person will not be like the ones who drained you. They won't confuse you. They won't disappear when things get real. They won't make you feel like you have to earn their care. Instead, they will bring clarity. They will bring consistency. They will bring a sense of calm that you haven't felt in a long time. And I need you to hear this clearly. This is not about perfection. This person won't fix everything overnight, but they will bring something real, something steady, something that actually supports you instead of taking from you. Now I know what you're thinking. What if I open up and get hurt again? What if this is just another disappointment? Those thoughts are there because of what you've been through, and they're valid. But don't let past experiences close you off completely. Because if you close every door, you might miss something that was meant to enter your life, and what's coming will not force itself in. It will show up naturally, through a conversation, through a moment, through something that feels simple but meaningful. And when it happens, you might not recognize it immediately, because you've been conditioned to expect less. You've been trained by disappointment to stay guarded. But pay attention to this. The right connection will not leave you feeling confused. It will not leave you questioning your worth. It will not leave you emotionally drained. Instead, it will leave you feeling understood, grounded, at ease, and that feeling is your sign. Now, let's go deeper. Part of what's been exhausting you is not just your responsibilities. It's the emotional weight you've been carrying alone. The thoughts you don't say out loud, the feelings you keep to yourself, the pressure of always being the strong one. That's heavy, and you were never meant to carry that forever. Strength is not about isolation. Strength is not about never needing anyone. Strength is knowing when to allow support into your life. And that's where you are right now. You are being guided into a space where you can experience support without losing your independence, where you can be understood without having to explain everything, where you can be yourself without feeling like you're too much. But here's the key. You have to allow it, not force it, not chase it, but allow it, not assuming the worst immediately, not pushing people away before they have a chance to prove themselves. Move with awareness, stay grounded, but don't close yourself off completely, because the person coming into your life will respect your pace. They won't rush you. They won't pressure you. They won't demand more than you're ready to give. Instead, they'll meet you where you are. And that's rare. Now understand this. Not every person who enters your life is meant to stay forever. Some are temporary. Some are lessons. Some are just passing through. But that doesn't mean they have no value. Even short-term connections can bring real support, real clarity, real healing. So don't dismiss something just because it doesn't look permanent. Focus on how it impacts you. Does it bring peace? Does it bring clarity? Does it make you feel lighter? That's what matters. Because the right kind of connection doesn't add weight to your life. It removes it. And after everything you've been carrying, that's exactly what you need. Now, let me tell you something important. You've been strong for so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to be supported. You've gotten used to handling everything yourself, fixing everything yourself, processing everything alone. So when support comes, it might feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. But don't reject it just because it's new. Growth often feels unfamiliar at first, and what's coming into your life is part of your growth. It's part of your healing. It's part of you learning that you don't have to do everything alone anymore. So as this shift begins, stay aware. Pay attention to the people who bring calm into your life. Pay attention to the ones who listen without judgment. Pay attention to the ones who show consistency, not just words, because that's where the difference is. Not in what people say, but in what they consistently show you. And when you find that, don't let yourself feel safe step by step, because this time, it's not about surviving alone. It's about experiencing connection without losing yourself. And that changes everything. So don't force the future. Don't overthink every interaction. Just stay open, stay grounded, and trust that what's meant for you will find its way into your life at the right time. And when it does, you'll know, not because it's loud, but because it feels right. And after everything you've been through, that kind of peace is exactly what you deserve.